Hey, Cowan here again, and welcome back to Front Mission 3. So now, we should officially be leaving Japan and going to meet up with Emma's associates. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we got Dennis, we all hopped on the plane and whatnot, so let's get going, I guess. Okay, so I guess we're not actually on the plane yet, but we're getting there. I don't think there are any more reinforcements. Let's escape while we still can. Guess it's goodbye to Japan. Get on, we're taking off. Okay, Kazuki, Ryogo, we're going. Are you sure we can make it? Where's your sense of adventure? Don't worry, she'll fly. Adventure? Don't you take anything seriously? Kazuki, hurry. Oh, alright. Yeah, see? Now what did I say before? Kazuki's always angry. It's gonna get rough. Everyone brace yourselves. And we're off. Yeah, I think they chose a kind of odd angle to show that scene at. Like, you don't even really like notice that the plane's taking off. You'd expect it to be flying like toward the camera, but you just kind of see it off in the distance. Yeah, so now we're going to meet up with Emma's USN group that she's working with. Go hang out on the naval base here. Or, not really the base, I guess, but the, whatchamacallit. Crap, I forgot the word. You know what I mean, that thing though. It's like, I guess, aircraft carrier. I'm sure there's any number of terms that could be used for it. Oh, Ryogo just confirmed it. Wow, a real aircraft carrier. Look, Kazuki. Quit it, you're embarrassing me. You saved us, Captain. No problem, it's our job. So, did you find it? MIDAS was secreted into Japan, but I think the accident was caused by a duplicate. The original is somewhere else. So you didn't find it. Bet it was a tough job for a woman, eh? Who do you think you are? You didn't do anything. Who are you? They're agents we hired in Japan. They'll be working with us from now on. I didn't know the FAI worked with kids. What? They're good. Age shouldn't be an issue if they can do the job. Doesn't matter so long as they're not in my way. So what's the plan? The FAI is searching for MIDAS. We'd like you to stand by. Roger that. Hope they'll find it soon. Captain, these two need a room. Use any empty room. Don't roam around too much. Who the hell does he think he is? He thinks he's the captain. Let's go. We'll stay away for now. And of course, Kazuki didn't really have a comeback for that, huh? Lukov. Are those the agents you hired? Yes, they're good. How's the search going? Purple Haze is searching. Midas will be found. I see, thanks. No problem. What the heck are you looking at? We're counting on you. Who's that creepy guy? He's Lukov Minaev. Minaev? I guess? Something like that. He's a top FAI agent. Not friendly, but smart. Not friendly? Just like you, Dennis. That's not true. I have more friends than Lukov. Right. I have things to take care of. Show them to their room, Emma. Sure. Here's your room. It's tiny. Can't you give Kazuki his own room? Quit your whining. Things are getting interesting, huh? I guess we should enjoy the ride. So what's with this MIDAS? Now that you're one of us, I can tell you. MIDAS is a bomb. A bomb? It's not a research device? It is, but it can also be used as a bomb. It generates energy. How does that turn it into a bomb? When the energy generated by the device becomes unstable, it explodes. This causes a nucleus collapse and atomization, but with no radiation. And that's what we saw at Yokosuka base. The explosion in Yokosuka was caused by a poor copy of MIDAS. The original would have destroyed the entire base. It's a bomb that's gentle to the environment. There are no gentle bombs. It's an important point. Atom bombs can't be used because of the environmental hazard. MIDAS can be used without environmental consequences. You just want to get your bomb back, don't you? You want to monopolize it. No, we're not trying to get MIDAS back for a selfish reason. MIDAS needs to be destroyed before it's too late. We need to shut down its production once and for all. You want me to believe that? Alyssa is missing because of MIDAS. Stop, Kazuki. You're being too harsh. It's okay. It was my fault. I'm sorry, Emma. We're working together, so let's all get along. Emma, we located MIDAS. Okay. What do we know about MIDAS's whereabouts? Calm down, I'll explain. Don't worry, Emma, we investigated. Who are those happy guys? The FAI's private squad, Purple Haze. Huh, never heard of them. So where's MIDAS? You were right, Emma, the original was in Yokosuka, indeed. But it was taken to Atsugi right after the accident. Taken away. Yeah, this is probably going to be the episode I mentioned before that it's going to have a lot of dialogue in it. In case you haven't noticed already. It was that chopper. It was carrying MIDAS. We don't know where it went after that. Yeah, we have no idea. What's the point then? Calm down, Emma. Lukov will explain the rest. It was the JDF's decision to steal MIDAS. The OCU wasn't involved. The OCU found out about it shortly after the accident and demanded custody. Japan has no choice but to return it. MIDAS must be hidden in an OCU base somewhere. Get to the point already. Where is it? MIDAS is no longer in Japan. We'll have to start looking again. So we don't know where it is. but we can make a pretty good guess. Someplace that's hard for us to attack, easy for them to defend. First we'll hit OCU's headquarters in Australia. We can't waste any time. Let's leave right away. Come to the deck when you're ready, Kazuki and Ryogo. Cindy, Gaster, we'll leave too after a short break. All contact will be cut off during the operation. Check our military website instead. So now we have the USN military website, apparently. The rest is up to you guys. What? We don't have time to talk now. Get ready. Transport is ready to go to the flight deck, and not even any time to rest. Back to square one. Purple Haze sure act tough, but they aren't all that much in the field. Yo, I heard that. Shoot! You care to repeat what you just said? Sorry, I didn't mean to. I don't really like butch chicks. You... Stop it, Cindy. He's right, we couldn't find Midas after all. And you are pretty butch. Joe! Yeah, try to act more ladylike if you wanted to ask me out on a date. Jerk off. You got some balls picking a fight with Cindy. I'm a ladies' man. Ha ha ha, you cracked me up, little buddy. Good luck with Cindy. Don't worry, we'll help you out if you're in trouble. I got nothing to say to you. They're good people, you can count on them. Let me see, is there any reason to actually go back to the crew room? Apparently not. Alright, I don't really have anything new to do for setup, but let's go open up the network for a moment. Yeah, actually after the last episode I think I checked, should have some email that's worth checking out. Oh, there's actually another new one. I think this is actually the older one though, from Kinkakuji, I guess. Welcome to the world of illegal activities. I represent the Japanese Spenders website. Come check out our site. It's armoredkin/other/Japan. A JDF bomber like you is our friend. So how do you respond to something like that? It's like we're officially terrorists now, apparently. And then Koike from the company that we were working for, Kirishima. Kazuki, Ryogo, don't reply if you get this email. You're both wanted for the bombing of Yokosuka base. I know you're not the ones who did it. Kirishima Industries is not talking to the police. Maybe there was pressure from the JDF, or maybe they made a deal. I have a wife and a son. I know that's just an excuse, but please understand. Hey Ryogo, I got some mail from Mr. Koike. Oh yeah? What did he say? He's apologizing. I don't know why. Really? Let's write him back. Even though he just explicitly said not to, but... I understand your situation, but we want to know what the JDF is after. Do you think you can find any information on the Kirishima Industries server? Yeah, a lot of this stuff that goes on the internet and the game isn't like necessarily important, but a lot of it's pretty cool stuff. You can learn more about the lore of just like what's going on in the world, and then you can also find out more information about just like, you know, weapon development and stuff, and the politics going on between countries in this. I believe the online shop should have... Yeah, I can get weapons from the last shop I was at now, and the level 1 upgrades. Which I know Kazuki used an item recently. Ooh, I do actually already have a few extras though. Anyone else? Oh, that's alright, we got Dennis now. And he comes equipped with a Rexon apparently. Which that actually reminds me, I kind of wanted to start doing a sort of little trivia type thing, I guess. And I figured a good thing to do it with would be basically just the names of the wanzer types in this, and just, you know, their models in general. Just as a sort of little fun fact sort of the deal. So, I guess just for this episode alone, I'll start with Kazuki's, which is the Zenislav, which I found out was apparently... I guess it was like a mistranslation for Front Mission 3, because in like every other entry in the entire series, the model is known as Zenith, which isn't that common of a word, I guess. So if you're not familiar with it, it is an English word. It just means like a high point or peak or apex. So it's basically just, you know, trying to say it's tough shit. But yeah, the Zenith model, though, it's basically the staple of the series. It's in, like, every canon installment except for Front Mission Alternative, which I think was one we didn't get in the US anyway. The Front Mission series in general is actually, like, far more expansive than, like, us Western audiences know, because we only got, like, 3 games, I think, total. And then plus Front Mission Evolved, which I believe isn't canon. But we only got, like, the first game on Super Nintendo, and amazingly, we actually got the port on the DS, which seemed like it disappeared from shelves and online and stuff like just as quickly as it showed up. But yeah, we got that, and then we never got Front Mission 2, which was on PlayStation, I believe. We got Front Mission 3 on PlayStation. We got Front Mission 4 on PS2, and then we didn't get Front Mission 5, which was also on PS2. And Front Mission 5, I believe, was actually supposed to be like the conclusion of the entire series, because like there were a bunch of like novels and like spin-off stuff that were released as well, and it's just like all this stuff we never got. There was even like an online game. So I don't know, like if you're intrigued by the plot and whatnot, so from what you've seen so far and what you'll see in later episodes of this, definitely look around, see if you can find some more information, because like there is a lot of, you know, plot to the series. But continuing with the little trivia sort of thing here, the Zenith, well actually I mentioned the Zenislav is a mistranslation. It's actually Zenith Rev, which I guess is supposed to be like revision or something probably. But yeah, it's basically like an assault type wanzer, but it can also function for melee, which is basically why you see like the arms have like double assault, where it uses both guns and melee. And then what was it? The body has tackle on it, and I forget what the legs have actually. I think it's initiative, where it's just, you know, you act first. But yeah, it's generally considered like an assault / melee type model, and it's made by the company called Jade Metal Lyman, which is from OCU, Australia. And apparently it's like very common like all throughout the world, like all sorts of other countries import it. So it's made in Australia basically, but you'll pretty much find it all over the place. And, you know, like I said, it's been in like pretty much every game. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. So I guess I can just kind of drop one of these like per episode or something. But starting to reach up to like the 20-minute mark here, so I'll probably actually save. I'm sorry I didn't manage to squeeze in a battle for this one. But yeah, I guess I'll just cut it off there for now, and I will be back in a bit with some more. So I'll see you around.